I want to respond to Burna Boy's comment saying that Black Americans don't know who they are. I want to respond to Burna Boy and people like him, foreigners that come here from Africa and brag about the fact that they know who they are and they can trace their lineage. Let me ask you a question. What's worse? Not being able to trace your lineage, which of course we can, but what's worse? Not being able to trace your lineage and not having a homeland, from having a homeland and not having no power or authority over that homeland. You have the same colonizers that's going to the motherland and going to other black nations, and they control you. So you have no power over the land that you brag about. The same land that you fled. You fled your homeland, but yet you come to America and talk about how great it is, how beautiful it is, and how the so-called Black Americans need to go back home. And then you brag about how many languages you speak, but yet you have no power nor authority in your own land. Your people are starving in many cases, but you think you have bragging rights, and you look down your nose at Black Americans talking about how Black Americans can't trace their lineage, whereas you may be able to trace your lineage and know where you came from, but yet you have no power nor authority. China and Russia, the Europeans are all over Africa. And you guys, the leaders, are feuding among yourselves. Africa is divided. Yes, it's of many countries, because you guys like to say that. You think you're the only ones that know that. But the leaders can't even come together and protect the land. You can't protect your own homeland that you brag about and that you fled from. So don't come over here bragging about what Black Americans can't do and what Black Americans don't have when you fled your homeland. You fled, and look at how you dress. You impersonate the same people that you look down your nose at. See, if it wasn't for the foundational Black Americans, you wouldn't be doing what you're doing now. Your fashion would not be where it is now, because you look up to Black Americans while talking down on Black Americans. So answer that question. What's worse, knowing where you came from and not having any power nor control to the point where you have to flee to a foreign nation, to the nation that enslaved the people that you look down your nose at? The same people that you claim cannot trace their heritage, you now run to where they are just to try to survive. Make sense of that.